Hello everybody, it's me, Player Negative, and today I'm going to have you take a look through my old digital sketchbook of the Nintendo 2DS. Back in the day when I used to use the AR cards, I tried to make comics using the Miis in different types of poses. I also used to record music. I enjoyed taking pictures of different things or drawing different arts. I also enjoyed just like taking pictures of whatever I could find. I also remember doing this. Yeah, it's a little bit cringe, but hey, what are you gonna do? This was a video of my dogs before they were both taken many years ago.
These are my two dogs, Gibson. Gibson, Cookie. Here, dogs, come on. Cookie has been around with Gibson for a long time. We got Cookie from her old owner when she was just a little puppy, and we had the dog sit Gibson. They've been friends together, but ever since Gibson left, it was a long time. Now Gibson, when he was left alone at home, he now how do I put this? Broke out of the house by breaking a window. You've seen, since they've been around with each other since Cookie was a little puppy, you think they get along as friends? Great. But that's not entirely true because of one little situation. The first 5 seconds of them living together, they were barking and fighting.
I really do miss those two. I blame Gibson for how Cookie was taken, but honestly I blame for myself for not keeping the door locked. There was also this cat I found under the rubbish of a shed. I named her Impa because I thought it was really cute, and also I played a lot of Hyrule Warriors. I honestly miss this cat a lot. They had to go because, well, they were only a few months old, and if I didn't get them the right proper care, they were gonna die, so I had to make the choice. I remember taking a picture of this when MadPat retired. It was a rough time. I also had this thing where I would draw something and then draw over it with the DS to see what it was like if it had more detail. Forgive me if some of this stuff looks a little bit cringy, but time. I also enjoyed taking pictures of landscapes. I also sometimes would like take pictures of meme formats. It was kind of just something I used to do. Also, sometimes I would take pictures of AR cards with my friends and like make some settings. Nothing too interesting. Also, those lazy days in the car were nice. I also would take pictures of the IDW comics. I remember doing this one's a little more recent. This was when I was doing the fishing boss battle, which, by the way, even though the DS is super old, this thing is still slightly scary to me. Sorry if I sound like a wuss because of that. Let's check some of these old folders. Oh yeah, I remember this. There was also this old Chainsaw Man OC. Yeah, it was very cringy back then. Ugh, AI trash that I took when I didn't understand the full aspects of what AI did. I also used to draw MS Paint a lot, like some. This was some old things. Yeah, I spent a lot of time drawing stuff. I remember one day, this was like super late at night, and my brothers and everyone else was asking to do something. Oh, wait a minute, I shouldn't have shown that. And essentially, we were like super bored, so I came up with this Nintendo D&D style role-playing game where you get to pick like different races across different games, and we would all like make up this random story as we went along. And I basically just made characters as I went. I also enjoy like drawing over custom designs and making my own stuff. We were gonna do a D&D group thing, and this was the party we had. One of my friends made this Kermit the Frog with a gun character. His whole aim was essentially just Kermit the Frog being a wild, crazy gunman. And later on, this character, which started out as a simple D&D character, became something else that I'll use later on in the future. I also like taking pictures of my avatars from the games I played. It's just something I like to do. Also, with normal pictures, I always would use old MS Paint along with it. These are older photos of me, so if you're asking what I look like now, I'm not going to show that. I also would make some stop motion stuff like this. Not too good quality. Or take pictures of like YouTube skits. I should probably cancel that so I don't get shorten that so I don't get copyrighted. Also, sometimes music. I also made this Chris versus Cuphead video many years ago. I also remember recording this one scene from SMG4 because I thought it was funny. I drew stuff like this. I made the most out of what I had. Also, I used to make old commentary videos.
Oh, today I'm doing some new stuff for
I don't have time to show you all of them, and the audio quality is pretty horrible, but just so you know, I used to do a lot back then. I remember also recording old video game music from my computer. As well as just like stuff I used to set up, drawings I used to make. Like I tried to do stop motion with hand drawn stuff and made this. Those were the good times. So did this. As well as pictures of this All Might tattoo that my brother drew in Sharpie. I remember drawing this little guy on a whiteboard. This is the first good drawing I made. All of these are kind of music. I remember watching this random rotoscope for Mother or Earthbound if you're a good old American. And, like, there were a lot of things I had plans for, a lot of stuff I wanted to do, and I still plan on revisiting these old ideas and trying to do it. I remember this thing at Ketchup that looked like that screaming painting. I remember taking pictures of memes, using PNGs, drawing over the Zelda map in case I needed it, trying to make a live action of Mori. Drawing structure. This guy was my closest friend. The stick guy I drew earlier? Yeah, this is his avatar. That was his avatar, if you're wondering. I also would take pictures of Minecraft usernames, sometimes some stock art. I basically take pictures of whatever I found interesting. I remember making this on one of the last summers of school when a kid asked me to build something using a bunch of chairs. We just made this. Gundam. I remember coming up with this character for a role-playing game. Like, yeah. Then I remember making my own ramen. But then I added a bunch of random stuff into it, like rolled up turkey, vegetables, And carrots is like very weird. The horizon. I also remember this one time, if you look closely in the middle, it looks like the Super Smash Brothers symbol. So I just took a picture of it and never looked back on that. Here was some weird thing of soap shaped in the thing of an angel or something else. When my neighborhood was covered in snow, which I didn't even believe that was something that was actually going to happen. I was surprised by that. I couldn't believe my eyes. And the time I made some AR stuff. One time my brother was messing around with his Oculus, which he still has it. Just doesn't use as much. Some art. There's some stuff I took pictures of. My old setup. Kaiju number 8, since I tried to learn how to draw that. Some of the music I would regularly listen to. My footage back when I used to play Smash Brothers on the DS. My little brother. My brother's older art back when he drew a little bit more smoother. Yeah, he really liked the Super Sons, and when he introduced it to me, he made this. This one meme of Obama holding the sun. This from r/boss fights. Oh yeah, this is a funny scene.
That's my sword.
Hey, let's not get hit.
No, give me my sword.
There you go. Oh, sweet, sweet.
Good memories.
This is a cat that walks the night and goes wherever.
So yeah, that's most of my DS library. Just some memes, some old memories, some photos, and some music. Also this really dumb haircut I used to have.
Test the Ocarina. Song of Time, number 1. Here we go.
Well, anyways, that's all I got for today. I'm Player Negative, and I'll see you later. Dun 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 dun.